Hello, students of WCHS. I'm Jessica Kantak.
And I'm Eric Greenlee. Stay tuned for a freaky episode of Wctv.
If you know what's good for you.
So, Jessica, why exactly were you talking like that earlier?
Oh, you mean all ghoul-like?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think these decorations just really get me in the Halloween spirit.
Decorations really are a big part of Halloween. A wide variety of decorations have been used throughout the years for parties and haunted houses, just to add to the excitement of the spooky holiday. Here's Destiny with some decorating magic.
Good evening and welcome. I am on the lookout for some houses to go trick-or-treating for Halloween. This looks like a pretty good house to go trick-or-treating at. Well, let's go check out this house. How many decorations did you add to your house this year?
Well, we added quite a few. We added our new entrance, it's a cemetery entrance, and then we also added this house behind us. We added the small one, and then we built one, and inside it's all decorated with scary stuff and cool stuff. So the only way that you're going to get to see it is you have to come by.
Be sure you come to this house. It's 604 Oak Park Drive. So, how long does it take you to decorate your house for Halloween?
Oh, about a week and a half probably. We come out off and on throughout the week, add different things. So usually I got it done within about a couple weeks by the time I'm finished. Adding webs and everything.
What makes your house so much fun to come to on Halloween?
Well, our house, we try to make it unique and we try to make it fun for the kids. We have an array of decorations and we do a lot of things to make it unique but not too scary for the kids. We typically have a card table set up on the porch with someone dressed up in a costume and they have their arms around a cauldron full of candy. So if the kids want to come up and get some candy, they have to dare to put their hand in there not knowing if whoever is in there is real or not. And typically we grab them, sometimes we don't. It just depends on how small they are. We have all sorts of decorations in the yard, creepy things, but some fog machines and things like that. So.
When we think of Halloween, pumpkins, ghosts, and lots of candy comes to mind. Well, that is what I found here and around Webster City. As I was driving around town, I noticed houses that had orange lights, big pumpkins, whether they were plastic or real ones carved out with scary faces, hanging ghosts and bats from the trees, inflatables of all kinds, and tombstones. A couple of houses had turned their yards into cemeteries while others made them cute with characters and lights. One home I passed by out of city limits filled their yard with huge bales covered with the pumpkin and spider face. It captures the attention of drivers passing by. The people that I interviewed all had one thing in common, and that was they loved to decorate for Halloween. I couldn't agree more. My parents have managed to decorate the most out of all the houses. You know, after all this running around, I'm kind of getting hungry. Well, this is Destiny Dominguez reporting for WCTV, and I'm going to go through this haunted house and get some trick-or-treats for me and the crew.
Getting into this holiday too, and in more ways than you might think.
Yeah, Jet, I just saw Caitlin before the show and she did not look good. Here's Chelsea, you'll see what I mean.
But around this time of year, the studio is a very different place. Not everyone is aware of the changes that occur. So you think you know, yet you have no idea. Around this time of year, the directors can go a little crazy. They have to get the stories handed out to the talent, and if the talent doesn't do their job, then the pressure can build. With pressure that high, they could lose their heads. Wow, that must be a lot of pressure. In the studio, we have the tech director who is in charge of the electrical stuff. A lot of times the electrical equipment just won't work, and when it doesn't work, he has a tendency to go into shock. Yikes! Around Halloween, the floor director gives the commands and cues people in. The rumor is if the talent doesn't do their job or pay attention, then she would physically change. See what I mean? We don't want to forget our talent. They are given the stories to research and tell, but sometimes the stories just don't turn out right, and that makes them go a little crazy. Sometimes really crazy. I hope their stories turn out good. Now you know what goes on. I'm Chelsea Klum reporting for Wctv, and I better get out of here.
Ah, what's going on?
Well, it looks like we've gone through some changes of our own, and I don't think I like this.
Yeah, it seems like whenever I'm in the school, there's another surprise around the corner.
The teachers have shed some light on the very few scariest places in this school. It may surprise you to know, but behind this building there are very dark secrets behind the walls. Here's Jewel, who found out what some of the places were, the haunted places at WCHS.
It's getting close to Halloween, and it seems kind of spooky around here. I better get to the bottom of this. Just looking for some scary places to shoot my feature in the school.
Oh, you mean scary like my office?
No, like haunted.
Oh, haunted. Well, you know what I heard? This building has tunnels underneath.
Really?
Yes. There's an entryway in the boiler room. What else I heard?
What?
There's dead bodies down there.
These tunnels are home to many water mains, electrical lines, and you never know what else might be lurking around in here.
Hey, what are you doing down here?
Sorry, I'm just looking for some places to shoot my feature out in the school that are scary. Mr. Elfie's told me about the tunnels down here.
You want to know even scarier place?
Yeah, where?
Where no football players ever return from.
Jill, what are you doing here?
Oh, I was just gonna go into Mr. Howard's office because I heard it was really freaky in there, but it is too scary. I just can't go in.
Oh gosh, you know, that's not the only scary place in this school. You know where else it's scary? Oh, upstairs. There is a haunted locker upstairs. Do you want to hear the story?
Sure.
Oh my gosh. You haven't heard this story. Okay. Well, sometimes at night when I'm having play practice, I hear sounds. I'm here by myself, and I hear sounds. And so I went up there one night just to find out what it was. And I came back to the office, I found out whose locker that it used to be, and I saw it was haunted. There's a ghost up there.
You know what her locker number is?
Oh, I can't remember for sure.
Doesn't it start 20 something?
2020?
Oh yeah, that's it.
2020.
I'm gonna go and check it out tonight. I think Mrs. Garvey pulled a fast one on me. This locker isn't haunted. I'm Jewel Nearing reporting for WCTV, and believe what you want to believe, I'm out of here.
Thanks for the heads up, Jewel. I'll make sure to stay far away from those places.
That reminds me, remember to have fun this Halloween, but also stay safe.
And don't forget about the 2-hour early out on tomorrow and no school on Friday. And for all you show choir people, don't forget about camp Friday and Saturday. Happy Halloween.